1, 2, 3, 4, action, Robbie.
Okay, cheers. Hi, this is Robbie Williams from Take That Taz here, reporting for Take That. I'm with my compadres. That's Gary. Say hello, Gaz.
Hi, mate.
Jason. Say hello, Jason.
Hello.
Marky. Say hello, Marky.
I love you.
I love you too. Howard. Say hello, Howard.
Hello.
You're all right.
Yeah,
Hey, Robbie,
I'm
we've got to
great.
be a bit more serious than this because there's lots of people listening to this and this is on record.
All right then.
Are they serious? Are they going to put all this on record, boys?
Yeah, it's all
Definitely.
going on
Definitely. We've got a
record.
few questions
Is it
to
going
ask.
out to different countries as well? I
suppose
we should
so.
talk a little
Could be,
slow.
couldn't it?
Okay. Then.
Okay.
Oh, shall we crack on with the first question?
Go on.
How many gigs have you done this year?
We've been to a few countries, haven't we?
We have.
Been
If you
to
name them, I'll
France.
count them. 1,
Germany,
2,
Denmark,
3,
Holland,
4,
Sweden,
5,
Belgium,
6,
Finland,
7,
Norway.
8.
Actually, this year's been a good year, hasn't it, boys, so far? I mean, we've been to all these countries and it's been going really well, hasn't it? We've had a good year this year.
All right. How many people have you played to?
Oh, I reckon the biggest we've done
Sutton
in the
Park.
country. We did Sutton Park with Radio 1,
Yeah.
but on our own gigs, I think the biggest was Sheffield Arena.
Oh,
No,
Chelmsford.
Chelmsford.
Oh, it was,
Chelmsford.
you're right.
You're on
Yeah.
there.
All right. That was 26,000.
20.
Chelmsford was.
32.
Actually, it's quite nice doing an open air gig because it was like kept me cool, didn't it?
I'm going to skip on to the next question hurriedly. How do you prepare for a tour, Gary?
Well, we find a secret hideaway, usually not too far from where we live. And we get up about 9 in the morning, have our breakfast together, and
It's nice having it together.
start at 10, finish about 7. And we do lots of dancing, lots of listening to the records, lots of staging it as well.
I'm usually down for 10 though. aren't I?
Start at 10,
Yeah.
finish at 11, don't we? We have a break, coffee break.
So go
No,
on.
we don't like overdo it, do we, where we're all really so knackered at the end of the day that we can't do anything the following day.
It's
Go on, Jay.
nice. It's nice when we go rehearsing because although we work really hard in the daytime, we have the night times and we sometimes build a little bit of a fire in the
Yeah.
field, don't we?
That was
have a bit of a
We do have a
campfire
lovely
vibe.
time.
Yeah, we have a good
enjoy
time.
rehearsing.
Gaz has a better time, don't you, near the fire?
Yeah.
I get my guitar out and use all go in.
I can remember one evening when we were around the fire and retracing Gary's steps after it was about 11 o'clock. I found him in a field full of sheep, standing on his head.
Singing to them.
So we do a lot of vocal rehearsals as well, usually during when we're doing the dancing as well. So we make sure we know all the words before we start working out the routines.
Yeah, we like to put a day aside as well, and we sit around the piano and do the vocal arrangements, which is good.
The worst thing you can possibly have at a rehearsal is a pool table, really, though, isn't it? It's usually we're playing more pool
Dibsy
than
first on the pool
rehearsing.
table.
Tell you what though, boys, I mean, I know we've said it before on many interviews before, but isn't touring just the best part
the
about
best.
this whole business,
I
isn't
said
it?
that before.
I know I've said it before, Rob, but I want to say it again
All right.
because we're on record now.
I'll tell you
It's
what,
dead
though.
good, everybody.
Although it's really good, I really miss home, don't anybody else?
Yeah.
I miss my mum.
I miss Port Vale FC.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we always say that our big ambition is to do a world tour, but can you imagine what it's going to be like being away for 18 months at a time? Because that's what a world tour's all about.
I don't know anybody.
Can you take it? That is the question. Can you take it?
Let's ask ourselves now, can we take it?
Do you know what, though? I think we can, boys.
Jason
I think
thinks we can.
Yeah, I mean, we've done 3 tours in the UK in the last 12 months, and each show's been different, and I'm looking forward to getting out to that world.
Can I just get another opinion? Does anybody think we can?
I think we can.
No, I think we can, definitely.
Definitely.
Because with it being a world tour, we'll do the UK, so when we're in the UK, we can always nip home for a brew,
You always
can't
go
we?
home. Do you know what makes the tour so brilliant is the fans out there. I mean, what is that feeling like to walk on stage and they're all there with the banners?
That's it. I mean, you get so many people that want to knock you, so many people that want to bring you down because we're a pop group. And then when you're on stage, it's your time, and it just proves to you how many people love you out there. Do you know what I mean?
Good.
I mean, when you're in rehearsals, you've done that show probably about a week before you're actually due to go on the road. You know the show, and you're doing it 3 or 4 times a day, and
What's great
it just
is
becomes a bit like monotonous. But then when you just, is that the right word?
Yeah, it's a very good word.
you got it. You got it.
that.
Right,
it's good.
monotonous. That's my new word. I mean, just
I
Can you
love
teach me some big words?
No, I
don't
only
big
know
words.
of one, monotonous. We say that a few times if you want. But once you get onto stage and the crowd are there, you're just filled with so much energy.
What do you like, Gas?
I'll tell you
Well,
what
yes.
I love.
Tell
I
me.
love the thought of if we're going to London or somewhere the next day,
Yeah,
knowing that all the fans are waiting for us down there to arrive and stuff in the bus.
like today.
It's good. And I like sleeping on the bus.
You like sleeping anyway, you actually.
You're captain of the falling
Do you know what,
asleep team
boys?
for
Do
England.
you know what, boys?
Tell us, share it with us.
I'll share it with you,
the world.
boys. Do you know what? We've been going now, like, 4 or 5 years or so. And when we think back to the times where we used to sort of meet up for rehearsals and stuff, and you know, we were very unknown, very unpopular. Nobody like wanted to know.
Bright yellow van coming down to London,
Yeah.
Even
and then
before
going back
days.
to Manchester, and the
And-
next day coming back down to
Yeah.
London.
Our manager Nigel used to give us his XR3i, didn't he? And we used to go touring in this
You used to have
XR3i.
to walk
That was a
through it,
sad affair. But you know, the thing is, boys, he used to fly everywhere. We'd be driving down to London, you know, from Manchester in the back of his XR3i, and he'd be flying down.
Hey,
All
He was
night.
there.
I've got a bit of a Jason vibe question. What sort of food would you eat on tour, Bait? Because I know
No.
you're very health conscious.
Do you
and
know what,
I've
boys?
checked your diet
Yeah,
routine.
Rob, and I've noticed you checking my diet. And do you know what, boys? When I started on my vegetable juice and I started on my pumpkin, sesame, and sunflower seeds, right, you were all laughing at me saying, "Oh,
You're
what's
all
all
a
this?
stone heavier.
What's all this rubbish he's eating?" But I think you've all took a leaf out of my book, boys, and you're all starting to sort of change your diet. You're cutting out the chocolate and the sweets. But you, especially you, Gaz.
No,
Gaz,
don't look at me.
You
don't
laughed at
look
me.
at me. Without saying I told you so, you've done great. We're all proud of you.
But you keep falling
But I
down,
noticed
Grits.
you looking at me when I was eating my Mars bar before. You were looking at me down the side of your eyes.
Angrily.
You wanted a bite.
Yeah, I've got a good question.
Go on, Matt.
Who chooses the tour band? Because we have to give credit to them, good guys.
So yeah,
Who
we do
chooses them?
really, because we've been very lucky, actually, lads, haven't we? Because we've always had great people working with us,
Yeah.
and the musicians is no exception. We've got a great bunch of lads, and I don't know, we sort of stumbled across them, really, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we do have the best musicians.
We
We're
are.
very proud of them.
Right, this is to
enough.
hang on. This is to everyone really. What one thing really annoys you?
Matt, what noise you? Say something, please.
Go on then, Matt. You answer this one. It's not me, is it?
I think when people talk behind your back and things like that,
Rob's doing it.
Rob's
now,
doing
actually.
it now to me.
What about you, Gaz?
I tell you what I hate.
Sounds good.
I hate getting a cold. Don't you hate getting colds?
Oh, I'm the worst for that. on tour.
Howard has had a cold every tour, hasn't he, so far?
Yeah.
Robert Keith Williams. What one thing really annoys you, lad?
Mark's tattoo.
Keith.
Mark's tattoo.
Now, I don't spend too much time being annoyed with people or being annoyed at anything because, you know, life's too short to do things that you don't like doing. And I tell you what is bad. Even though we don't wear it, folks at home, makeup.
Yeah, we don't
I
wear
don't like the
makeup.
look of it, me. No.
We don't wear it,
girls
right,
wearing
but
it.
we just don't like it anyway.
Do you know what?
All right, then, Howard, what do you dislike?
I think I'll say for all of us, really, early mornings. That's what I really
Did we
detest.
forget that? Remember when we did the big breakfast, Rob? Me and
I
you?
remember.
Oh.
And me.
It was the worst week of my life because I hated getting up so early. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. That's not a morning.
Nah.
No. The thing is about the big breakfast, it's excellent doing it and everything, and I suppose for a week it's no hassle getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, but when you've finished at like 9 o'clock,
I know.
for that week, we went off and flew to Scotland and did a television show there. And then the next day we did a big photo shoot all day, and I was tired and I started crying. And I phoned my mum and she wasn't in.
It's all right, Rob.
And Port Vale lost.
Oh, Rob, it's all right.
Don't worry, Rob.
And I couldn't get tuna on my pizza. But besides that, it was okay.
All right, Rob.